A bias is overestimating or underestimating a population parameter for a survey sample.
Bias often occurs when the survey sample does not accurately represent the population.
The bias that results from an unrepresentative sample is called selection bias. Selection bias includes undercoverage, non-response, and voluntary response.
Response bias is the type of bias that results from problems during the measurement process. Response bias includes leading questions and social desirability, which is also known as response bias.
Response bias. So, response bias is when you hide negative aspects of yourself or about something in order to look more favorable in your response. So, an example of this could be in a job interview, you would hide the fact that you party a lot on the weekends because you want the interviewer to think that you're professional.
Voluntary response. Voluntary response bias occurs when sample members are self-selected volunteers. Okay, so voluntary response bias would include American Idol, where they ask you to call in for your favorite singer. So people that are passionate about their favorite singers would definitely call in, whether if you were just not really passionate about it, you would just like listen or watch the show. So people that would call in would only vote for the people that they really, really want.
Undercoverage. So undercoverage is when you are taking a survey of a sample, but you neglect to ask everyone you're sampling in the population, and this is a really common form of bias. It usually always happens. So an example of this would be when you are trying to find out if the students at Plano West like chocolate or vanilla ice cream, but you only ask one class, this could lead to undercoverage.
Leading questions. A leading question would be a type of question that would lead someone to be inclined to answer a certain way. Like if I asked you, "I'm nice, right?" you wouldn't want to offend me, so you would say, "Yes, you are nice," even though you don't think I am nice.
Non-response bias. Non-response bias is when people elect not to reply to an optional survey. So this could happen when a survey is mailed to individuals' homes asking who they want to win as president, and the majority of the population doesn't reply. So the only people that do reply are really passionate about their response, and this could skew the percentage of people that want one candidate to win.
I don't know.